Hello, Verbling. Hope you're all having a great day today. This is an advanced speaking class with Lauren. That's me. Today we're going to be looking at a YouTube video, so make sure you are able to use the YouTube app, and then we are going to discuss it. So I'm hoping it's going to be some kind of advanced, difficult subject matter or topic that we will be talking about, and I hope you all feel challenged. We have Aida here. Hello, Aida. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing well. How about you, teacher?
I'm doing well. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yes, I have been very busy with other classes and with other things.
Oh, I understand. And Aida, I forget. Am I saying your name correctly right now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay,
Perfect.
good. And welcome, Andre.
Hi.
Andre? Hi, how are you doing today?
Fine, but not so much today.
Lots of...
Not so much.
Oh, not so much today. So not
Yes.
so much to do today?
Yes, I stay at home and I didn't. I don't go to work today.
You don't go to work. Well, that's good. That's good. You can do verbling.
Yes, I mean a little sick today.
Oh, you're sick. Oh, that's not
Yes.
good.
Yes, but no problem.
Oh. Well, I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the common thing to say when someone is sick. You say, "Oh, feel better," or "I hope you feel better."
Thank you.
It's the best. Yeah. You're welcome. And we have Ramil. Welcome, Ramil.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Good, good. Great. And we have some more people joining the Hangout. Welcome back, Maria. Maria, can you hear me? Maria, I think you might be on mute. If you are on mute, you will see a little button over here that is red. So it will be a little red button over here. So make sure it is not red.
Yes.
It will. There you are.
I'm here now. Yeah, because the page was loading. It took like 2 minutes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
When the page is loading, does it not let you speak?
No, it doesn't let me speak, and it doesn't let me push those or hit those buttons. So.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. So sometimes at the beginning of the Hangout, a lot of people are on mute, but that must be why, because it is loading.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you, Maria. And we have a Mentor. Welcome back, Mentor. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you. You're another student I have not seen in so long.
Oh yeah, I was
Maybe
busy.
3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, right. Recently I'm occupied at the university, and today I'm free, you know.
Oh, you've been applying to university.
I'm giving lectures there. I'm working as a lecturer at the university.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's an honor. That's amazing. Wow. Wow, yeah, I bet that's very busy.
It's my pleasure to be your student here.
Yay! My pleasure to be your teacher, really. Really, all of you. Great, and welcome, Jose. Hello, Jose. Jose? Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, I can hear you.
Okay.
How are you doing
Nice
today?
to meet you, teacher.
Nice to see you too.
I'm fine.
Good. Good. And we have Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed. Mohammed, are you there?
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Okay. Sorry, it's some problem with my microphone. I'm sorry with that.
Oh, that's okay.
All right.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing just great. Seeing you guys. It's cool.
Yay! Well, this should be a good class, I'm hoping. So,
Yeah,
you
sure.
came to the right one.
Let's hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. And we have Nadia. Welcome, Nadia.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi. How are you doing today?
Thank you very, very well. Thank you. What's the time on this side?
On my side of the world, it is. Well, I technically it's 9:30, but I have to keep my computer at 9 o'clock. So it's 9:30 really, but kind of like 9 o'clock.
I see.
I am in a half-hour time zone, so I'm between two time zones. I'm in Newfoundland, Canada. So in Newfoundland, it's spelled Newfoundland. We are a half-hour time zone, but my computer is not compatible with Verbling if I keep it on my time zone. Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, so I always have to pretend that I'm in the other time zone. It's okay. There are worse things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And welcome finally, Talita.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I will not turn the camera because my connection is very slow and I don't want to leave the class.
That's okay. I understand. I'm glad you're here.
No.
And I will not show that I'm extremely happy to be here because I think it's bring bad luck because I always leave your class. So
I know, it's true. You say, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
and
then you freeze, and then you go. Yeah. Yeah, well, good. I'm glad. Maybe this is a good thing. Keep your camera off for now, and maybe at the end, when you say goodbye, you can turn it back on.
Okay.
Okay, great. So everyone has a working microphone. That's great. I've said hello to everyone. So as you know, this is a class. We're going to watch a YouTube video. And I want to first watch some of the video. Now, I don't know if Talita has been to that class, but I know that Andre was at the class. I think. Maybe some more of you, but was anyone here at the class where or did you watch the class where we talked about the food industry?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. No, you weren't. Okay, that's okay, Talita. So, I really, in America, in the United States and Canada, we have very big problems. Same in the UK, in Britain, and in other countries. We have a very big problem with our food. Our food is becoming worse and worse because companies want to make more money. So I want to show you a video, and I want you all to, you can talk about the video, you can talk about other things, you can talk about anything that you want. Now the YouTube app is right here on your Hangout. It is right here on your Hangout. So does everyone see that? Let's all go to the YouTube app. Now I'm going to add something. It's not letting me. Okay. Give me 1 second. My screen isn't letting me scroll up for some reason. So don't press play. Don't press anything on the YouTube app, because if you press anything, if you press play or something, then it will actually not allow you to, it will actually change it for everyone. But has anyone had the problem on their Google Hangout where they cannot scroll up?
No.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I will make it work. That's okay. Okay, I'm going to play the video, and I'm going to play about 5 minutes of it, and no one press play or pause or anything. But I want to know, you'll be doing a lot of fast reading, so he will be reading something out loud, and then he will be he will be reading something, and it will be written on the screen. I want you, everybody to write down, if you can, one word that you do not know. One word that you do not know. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. I just want to say quickly to everyone, this is a commercial, but it is not a commercial, it is a real commercial, but they did not put it in here just because it is a break between two parts of the video. They are trying to make a point by showing you this commercial. So we're going to talk about the commercial after, so pay attention to what's going on. Oh, I'm trying to press play, and it's not letting So we're gonna stop it there because I want to have more time to be talking about this. But let's go back to let's get out of the YouTube app. Okay, so someone is asking. I see here in the chat. Jose, you're asking. They bleach the bread. Do you know?
Yes.
What bleach? You know what bleach means?
I'm not sure. I think it's bleach could be for clean the house.
Yeah.
It's a product to clean.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
exactly. Exactly.
Yes,
That's it. You are exactly right. That's what they do to the bread. That's what they
bleach in the bread, the white bread.
Yes, that's they take the flour. Do you know what flour is? We learned it in one of my other classes, but
Yes.
yes.
Flour is the mix of the mass.
Yeah, it's like the white stuff. So
Yeah.
So it's the white stuff that you make the bread with. So I wanna ask you a few questions. First question. Was anyone here kind of like, I know this already, or was it like, oh, I hate learning about this because it makes me mad?
No,
what did you feel?
It's so important for everybody, I think.
Yes.
Both of them.
Because sometimes we eat a lot of foods and we need to think about it, about our healthy, our behavior.
Yeah, and like Blanca says, we need to be conscious always of what's going on. We can't let these things, she says with her pronunciation, I'm not conscious, I just speak blah 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 and I am not thinking, but I have to start thinking. I think we need to do that with food.
Yes. It's a pretty insight.
Yeah, I agree. And what were you going to say, Aida?
Yes, that I have heard both of them, that it's not good what all of this reality, but on the other hand, I feel like, oh, I don't want to hear that, but well, I have to hear that to be conscious about the problem.
Why do you? I agree with you. I think most of us don't want to hear about it. Why not?
Well, because it's not comfortable. Because sometimes all of us, we like eat white bread and potato chips and whatever. So it's not comfortable to know that what you are eating is really bad to your health. But on the other hand, it's quite tasty, and sometimes you want to eat it. So it's what should I do?
We call this, what do we call this? When you think, what do I do? What do I do? I know I want the taste, but I know it's bad. What do I do?
Be or not to be?
To be or not to be, from our Shakespeare class. Well,
yes.
What is the word? It starts with a D.
Doubt.
Doubt? Oh, yeah. To be in doubt as to what is the right thing to do. I'm thinking of the word dilemma.
Oh, yeah, dilemma.
Yeah.
Big decision.
You're in a dilemma. That's what I think that this makes us think about. White flour. We all eat white flour. We all eat white flour. So someone is mentioning there was a lot of advanced words, they said in the chat, a lot of advanced words in this video. Were there any words that you heard that you did not know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jittery food. I will write.
Sure.
Jittery.
Here.
Jittery foods. Thank you. Yes. What is a jittery food? Does anyone want to try to guess?
It is a food that make you nervous or make you unhappy, something?
Not necessarily unhappy. Jittery means when you have the jitters, you're not necessarily unhappy. You're just like
Nervous, stressed.
yeah.
Anxious.
Or if you have coffee, you might not anxious.
Impatient.
Impatient. Go go go. But what happens after this? What happens after? Right?
Yeah.
After the
Right.
jitters, you use all your energy. Have you ever had too much coffee and your hand starts
Yes.
shaking?
Always.
This is because caffeine, gives you the jitters. Jitters.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
if you have, when a child, have you ever seen what a child does when you give him or her too much sugar?
Yeah.
They go
Or-
crazy. They go crazy.
Yeah, it's like a abstinence crisis, or no?
Yeah. Yeah. And then they go crazy. And then what?
They suddenly they follow. Yeah.
Then we call this, then they crash. They stop. They crash. They crash. That's what we say. We say if you're very, very busy, eventually you are going to crash. You are going to have no more energy because you're using too much inefficient energy. So coffee, this still takes energy. This is stealing your energy away. So when you think that coffee will wake you up, it will only wake you up for maybe a couple hours, but then you will crash because you were using...
It's like alcohol.
Yeah. It's like alcohol. Alcohol, actually, it makes you depressed. But really, what does that feel like? Woo! And then...
Suddenly...
So that's what a jittery food is. Thank you for
Bipolar.
that. Yeah, like bipolar. Yeah. Yeah.
What is an ailment? Ailment.
Ailment. So what
kind
is
of-
an
Yeah.
what is an ailment? Does anyone else know what an ailment is? Does someone want to try?
I found
Something that hurts or
Element.
Yeah.
ailment.
Ailment. It is like something that hurts. It's like a sickness. It could be something that hurts. But if you say, for example, mentor, the people in the hospital have many different kinds of ailments. This means many different kinds of sicknesses or reasons to be in the hospital. Ailment is a sickness or a disease or anything that makes you unhealthy, not healthy.
I understand.
Thank you. Any other questions for vocabulary?
No?
I have heard the verb strip.
Strip.
Strip, yeah. What is
Yeah.
that?
Do you know what the verb strip means? Strip. This means to take off. To take off.
Like of striptease?
Did you say striptease?
Yes.
Yes. This is using the word strip, which means to take off. Yes.
Okay.
So strip. Did you remember the context when the speaker said that, Aida?
No, sorry.
That's okay. So, did anyone else hear what he meant when he said strip?
About the food, the ingredients inside the food.
The nutrients.
Yes, the nutrients.
Yes, strip us of nutrients.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Andre and Nadia. Exactly. They strip the food. So if this is, for example, well, this is my apple. If you have an apple and you strip the apple of nutrients, so let's say, for example, I want to make something that tastes like an apple. I'm going to take this apple, I'm going to crush it, I'm going to cook it, and cooking makes the nutrients makes less nutrients. It causes a chemical reaction, cooking, and what they do is they add chemicals. Then they will bleach it. With I think that was Jose, like the household product, we use the same thing to bleach our food. We use the same thing to make it white because people think white food looks better. I don't know why people think that. And then it is not an apple anymore. You might get a little candy and it says made with real apples.
Yeah.
But it has been stripped of the nutrients. The nutrients are not there anymore. So what it was saying was that the bread had been stripped of its nutrients through milling and through bleaching. Through bleaching the flour. Thank you for that question. And then Nadia, you were asking, what is E. coli? So Talita, do you want to explain what E. coli is?
Yeah, may I?
Okay.
Oh, I was going to get Talita to mentor.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
don't
That's okay.
worry.
No. Ladies first. Ladies first.
Oh, mentor, thank you.
Okay. E. coli that you okay. It's a kind of bacteria that infects the organ. I don't know how to.
Yep, the organ, which is the intestines.
Yeah, intestine. I know the word. I know what I. Okay.
That's okay. Do you know how you get E. coli?
Eat some food that have the bacteria.
Yeah, so it's a bacteria. And what else were you going to say, mentor?
Yes, E. coli, it's a short name of bacteria from Latin Escherichia coli, you know? Escherichia coli.
So
From
it's
Latin.
a short form. Instead of saying Escherichia coli, we say E.
Coli.
Yeah, Escherichia coli. Yeah.
Yeah, and usually stay in the sweetest thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is a dog barking there.
Yes, I muted Aida. Go on, mentor.
Yeah. Usually these bacteria stay in the sweetie thing, sweetie food.
Sweet food?
Yeah, usually stay there in this sweetie food, and it can infect the organs. Yeah.
Yeah, and has anyone ever had E. coli before?
I haven't.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Someone very close to me had E. coli, and what it does is E. coli can be so bad it can kill you. But what it normally does is it will give you, I will put this in the chat. That is a not pleasant word. So yeah, it will give you diarrhea, and it will make you go to the bathroom so much that you have no water in your body, and sometimes people die of dehydration.
Dehydration. And
but the thing,
vomiting. Yes, thank you, mentor. And vomiting.
Yeah.
And this bacteria could infect animals too.
Yeah. Yes, it can infect animals. So it is a serious problem.
I only know the animals because I study veterinary.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Yeah. So what happens if there's E. coli? Why would there be E. coli in our food?
I don't know.
From water, from some other ingredients, which if the food was not enough boiled or baked or something. And it means that it was not destroyed, this bacteria.
Yeah, and what did you remember what the video said the E. coli is in?
In bread? In white bread?
Oh, well, he said it was in, like, chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And how does it get into chicken?
With dirty grass, with dirty water.
Dirty grass, dirty water, and it's not just in one chicken. The chickens are in such bad living conditions that if one chicken gets it, thousands of chickens will get it because they are packed so tight, one beside the other. So they all end up sharing the disease. It is forced on every chicken, and then all of the chicken they sent to the supermarkets needed to be recalled. I think they also talked about the word. Did you hear the word tainted?
Mm-hmm.
Tainted tainted tomato.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was
Can you
going
type
to
it
ask
down,
about
please?
this.
Yeah.
Were you going to ask about that, Nadia?
Yes. I was going to ask you about what it means, tainted tomatoes.
Oh, thank you.
Can you type it down, please, this word?
Yeah. And what were you going to say? Does anyone have an idea of what tainted means?
I think that it is food that is put in a sort of bowl of aluminium, just in order to conserve it. Just for example, sardines tainted, or a lot of.
They could be like tinned, put in tins, but tainted is not quite the same thing. I know what you're saying. You're saying like when you preserve, let's say jalapenos or something, when you preserve them and you put them in a jar, you put the lid on, and then it lasts for a year or 2 years. It lasts forever.
Tainted.
But no, that's not tainted.
Tainted is, for example, a food have a bacteria, so this food is tainted. Is this?
Yeah. Tainted means something has been ruined. Tainted means ruined forever. So if you say he has seen very bad things, that man has seen very bad things, he cannot forget the things, so he is tainted. This means there's always going to be something bad inside of him. And we use this because for food, it means there's something bad in the food that you cannot wash it off. There is a problem. There's a bacteria in. So if there is dirt, if there's just dirt and mud on the tomato, it is not tainted. You just wash the tomato. But if there is, for example, the farm is beside another farm and all the chickens have E. coli, the wind will bring the E. coli to the tomatoes. So there is always these problems all over the United States and Canada where our food is recalled back to the farm. So they send out the chicken, everybody gets sick who buys the chicken, they get E. coli, and people die from E. coli, and then they say, oh my God, give us back the chicken, and they remove the chicken. But it takes a long time to discover where it came from, and by then a lot of things people are already sick. So I want to spend the rest of class, if you have any more questions about vocabulary, please ask. But what did you think then about the fact that we use a household cleaning product that can kill you in our bread? Why do we do that anyways? Why do we do that? Why do we put that in our flour?
Because our taste buds are spoiled. And unfortunately, we are eating processed food.
Good. That's a really good point, Nadia. So what do you mean our taste buds are spoiled? How did they get spoiled?
By salt, sugar, and refined products.
And what is refined products?
Highly processed.
Highly processed products. Yes, so we have highly processed products which are causing a big problem, right? To what? Why is it a problem that they are processed and refined?
Chemicals, nutrients are not.
And what does it do to us?
Chemistry nutrients.
What about the nutrients? What does it do to us to eat these foods?
For instance, we have, at least in Europe, I think that in the United States, in America also, we have a very big problem with fats, with some kind of fats called the trans fat. Have you heard?
Same thing for us. Yep, same. Yeah. What are trans fats?
They are fats that have been manipulated by humans, by the industry, in order to preserve their products or make them look better or whatever. So
Or be preserved better.
finally, this fat really damage our health because there are saturated fat. So they increase the level of cholesterol and all of that, and they are awful. And in as far as I know, in many countries of Europe, this kind of fast has been forbidden because they are really risky to our health.
They are so bad, and I like that you brought up trans fats. Maybe we can talk to Jose, because we have not heard from Jose for a little bit. Did you get kicked out of the Hangout, Jose? Jose? Jose, are you there? You might be on mute. If you are on mute, there's a little button over here. Red button. Make sure it is not red. It will say unmute right over here. Okay, we have not heard from Maria.
No, because I don't know what to say.
No, that's
Everyone
okay.
else knows so much about this topic, and I don't know anything.
That's good, Maria. You can ask questions, but I want to ask you, have you heard of trans fats?
Yes. I know there are two different kinds of fats, or
yeah.
One is healthy and the other one is not.
Yeah, exactly. And if, let's say, for example, trans fats, what are maybe some of our scientists in the class know, what is a trans fat? What does it look like at room temperature? So if you have it sitting on a plate right now, it is not warm, it is not cold, it is room temperature. That is what we say. It means the temperature that is comfortable in a room. It is not hot, it is not cold, it is room temperature. What does the trans fat look like? Solid.
It should be liquid, but it is solid because that fat has been manufactured to be solid.
So trans fats means they have been manufactured to be solid. So Maria, what happens? Why do you think we use trans fats in the food?
Because it's cheaper, perhaps, than real.
Or to preserve the foods?
Exactly.
Yes, Andre. Yeah, to preserve the foods. And what happens when we preserve the foods? What happens to the shelf life?
It lasts longer.
Yeah.
Like a hamburger from McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You saw it. Yay. So what happens then, Maria, when we put this thing that is supposed to last very long? So a loaf of bread is supposed to last 2 days, but now it lasts 1 month.
Yeah.
Or 3 weeks. What happens when you eat it?
I don't know. Probably you eat old food. I don't know.
So if you eat the food that is supposed to last a long time, what do you think happens inside of your body?
It lasts longer. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You're saying all the right answers, Maria. Yeah. So maybe we can move on to Muhammad. Muhammad, we haven't heard from you in a little bit. Muhammad, are you there? Muhammad? Okay, that's okay. Okay, so, but I'll ask for everyone right now. What happens when you eat this thing and it stays inside of your body for a very long time? What is this doing to our digestive system?
I think that our heart will suffer the consequence one day.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, exactly. You know what we say? We say something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. That is an expression. It means we are very silly, not very smart to think that if we keep eating these things that are not good for us, something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen, right? So something will break, either our heart or our muscles or our liver, something. Okay, so now I want to ask everyone, and we have some new joiners. We have Delson or Dielson. Dielson, are you there? Dielson? Dielson, if you have a problem with your microphone, please type it in the chat. Please type it in the chat. You might be on mute. So if you are on mute, there is a little red button here at the top of your screen. Okay? Okay, so I'll come back to you in a second. If not, I have to open the spot for someone else. Jose, are you back with us?
I'm here.
You are? Okay, good. So, Jose, what did you think about the Wonder Bread commercial?
It's a typical commercial from USA's products, no? And they sell very, very well the products, but you really don't know what it's made of. You don't know that the product has bleach, for example.
Yeah, they don't say, buy our bread, we bleach it with the same thing you clean your toilets with.
I think it's a kind of lie sometimes, these commercials.
We say deceptive.
Deceptive, yeah.
Deceptive. I put it in the chat. It means when something does not tell the truth, it is deceptive. This is an adjective. Deceptive.
Okay.
Good. And so what does everyone think now? Everyone in the Hangout. So why do you think they wanted to show that commercial? First, describe what was going on in the commercial.
It's a kind of a sign for everybody.
A sign. How was it a sign?
We need to change our behavior.
Well, the commercial did not ask us to change our behavior. The Wonder Bread commercial did not ask us. They were asking us to buy the bread. Does anyone have an idea what was happening in that commercial?
They are denouncing the fact of the industries do that because it's quite harmful to our health.
So they are. You mean they are denying?
Denounces.
Denounce means that they are saying, bad industry. Industry, you are bad. You should not be bleaching our bread.
Exactly.
That's what denounce means. Well, in the commercial, does anyone have any other ideas about maybe what was going on in the commercial? What did they show? What did they show in the commercial? They kept using the word wonder.
They show children, healthy children with a smile.
Yeah, they showed healthy kids with smiles and very, very happy-looking children, and a very responsible mother making food for her children. So what are they doing now with that image, the children jumping on the bed and having a good time, and the mother making good sandwiches, and Wonder Bread? What are they doing to your brain?
Trans fats is good stuff.
Or just that Wonder Bread. Wonder Bread will make you happy.
Yes.
Right?
It's a brainwashing.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thanks, Andre. Brainwashing.
Brainwashing.
One more brainwashing.
Yeah. Yeah, does anyone else have any comments about that? Did anyone notice anything with the commercial? Did anyone have any more comments about the whole video? So not just that commercial, not just the commercial, which was like the advertisement for Wonder Bread, but anything else about the whole food industry or anything that was said?
The food industry just want to earn money, just like that.
But
They are
like
trying to.
it's like all kind of industry. They are just to or all kind of companies. They are just to get money to make profits, and
Yes,
that's
just
the
the money.
reality.
Yeah, it's really sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
What were
think
you? Ooh, yeah.
these kinds of commercial should be regulated for the government because it's clear that it's deceptive.
How was it deceptive? If you try to
Because,
describe it one more time, how is it deceptive?
because they show a lie. It's not real. Sometimes it's like
So,
this kind of bread, for example, is the natural bread from the countryside. It seems like perfect, but it's not real. It's a manufactured product.
exactly. And if you look at the ingredients in bread, there is only
Yeah.
4 ingredients needed. You need water, flour. Do you need, I think you need egg, maybe? I don't know how to make bread, but I know there's only 4 ingredients. And guess how many are on Wonder Bread? Probably 20. Yeah.
Sugar?
And
Yeah,
baking
sugar.
flour.
Pardon me, Maria?
They mentioned the name in the video. Who was that? Or who is that?
Oh, they were mentioning someone who's very, very optimistic. So he said it would be just like this person thinks. I forget the name, Howard something. But he's very optimistic, and he thinks we could have all of our food safe. And the article is saying that's unrealistic, but our food is so unsafe right now. There's got to be something we can do.
I think about the people that work in the food industry. Don't they have any kind of education? I mean, if they were like nutrists or whatever it's called in English.
Yep, nutritionists.
Nutritions, when they like protest against this kind of preservatives and stuff that they put into the food.
You have such a good heart. Why do you think they don't protest? Why do you think they say, I know this will cause cancer, but I want it to go in the bread anyways?
Because it makes it sell, of course.
Yeah, because it makes it sell, because it makes more money. If you had bread, Maria, that you wanted to sell, but in 2 days it was already hard and not very good anymore, then you would not make much money. If you have bread that lasts from sitting in the factory and then sitting on a truck for 1 week and then going across the country and then sitting in a grocery store for 2 weeks and it's still good, then you're going to make a lot of money, and that's all that I think that's all that they care about.
But actually, it's good if you buy bread that gets molded after 2 or 3 days. Gets molded. Is that the word for it?
Yeah,
Mold?
moldy.
Moldy with a Y in the end? Okay. Moldy.
Yeah. So. And why is it good if you have bread that gets moldy in a few days?
Because you know there are no preservatives in it.
Exactly. And you can always test if you put bread like that you made, fresh bread, with processed bread, you put them on, let's say, outside. You can put them outside. You come back in the morning, the not processed bread will be gone. The insects will have taken it. The processed bread, no one wants it. Only humans, only us, only we are silly enough to eat it. The animals don't want it.
Yeah.
If you have McDonald's and you have a cat who always eats all of your food, or the cat will will try to eat all of your food, but if you have McDonald's, it will not try to eat the McDonald's.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yes, but it's so hard to avoid it.
Yeah, why is it so hard to avoid it?
Because junk food in general makes a lot of advertising to convince us.
To convince us that it's good for you, like the
Yes.
Wonder Bread commercial.
It's like the McDonald's slogan. We love it, I think.
Yeah, exactly. We're loving it.
Yes, it's not make sense.
And Talita, I see you're writing in the chat. You said, I'm losing all my words today. That's okay.
Yes.
We all have days where the words are not coming quickly to our minds.
Yeah, yesterday I just woke up and, oh my God, I'm fluent in English. And today I woke up and I don't know nothing.
Oh, everyone, we have everyone in the class, if you've had that experience, say yes. Have you had that
Yes.
experience?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Every day.
everyone. Of course.
And I'm thinking, oh, I need to spend all the day on verbling because I need practice. And then I need to improve my English.
It's a good idea.
That's a good idea. I'm happy with that because I'm teaching all day.
Yes. On
Yeah, but
Sundays.
I sent a message to you, Lauren, on verbling. That I
On Verbling or Facebook?
no on Facebook. Yeah,
Mhm.
on Facebook, and explain why I cannot watch your class about preposition.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Watch it after.
Yeah,
Watch it
yeah,
later.
I will.
Next marathon.
Yeah. Aida, I really like what you and Jose are saying. What do you mean about what you're saying in the chat? Can you say it out loud, and maybe we can have that as our last comment of the class?
Yeah, that we are the most evolved species in the world, and so we should be the cunning one, but the reality shows us that we are the stupid one species in the world because we do sad, stupid things like that.
Yeah. Do you
I
have
agree
anything?
with her.
Yeah. What do you think, Jose?
I have missed the faith in the human being.
We say I have lost.
I have lost. Sorry.
I have lost. Yeah, that's okay. Because oh yes, go on.
I saw an American documentary about this topic called Food Inc. Could be.
Food Inc.
Yeah.
Food Inc.
Food. It was really scared. We can you can try to see, but it was very, very scared.
It was very
especially with the
scary.
meat in USA. Scary, yeah.
Especially with meat. What happens with the meat?
I remember the cows. The cows in a big. I don't remember the like stores.
We say, I think you mean the slaughterhouse.
Yes,
Slaughterhouse?
without any grass, any things, any natural things. Only manufactured meat. I don't remember the.
Yeah,
The word.
exactly. And I think that video also explains, what do the cows eat?
Yeah.
Fodder.
Pardon
Fodder?
me?
Fodder?
Fodder. Oh, maybe that's the name for it. I don't know, but I know that it has corn in it.
Oh, okay.
Andre is right, though.
yes.
They are supposed to eat
It's
grass.
They are supposed, but what they really eat?
Fodder, yes.
Fodder. And why are they not eating, like Andre said, the natural thing is to eat grass. Why are we making them eat corn?
Because it's cheaper.
Yes.
Because it's cheaper. but their stomachs are not meant to eat corn. They're not supposed to eat corn. Yeah. So, as you know, I think it's really important to talk about these things because maybe next time you go to the grocery store, you will buy more fresh things instead of processed things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe you will not buy as much meat because the meat is so full of bad things and you know it can make you sick maybe. And I always say it's so important to eat healthy, and when you can, buy things from a farmer for two reasons. One thing, it is healthier to buy food from a farmer. And second thing, because you know your money is going into the hands of someone who lives near you instead of going to an American or a Canadian business owner who owns a farm in another country or something.
Yes,
I completely
exactly.
agree.
Yes.
Have you heard about trombone? Do you know what that is?
No, what is that, Maria?
It's something that is in the European Union. They approved this kind of stuff. It's a glue, and they use it in the food industry to glue pieces of meat together to make it look like a steak or something.
Oh my God! They glue pieces of steak together to make it look like a bigger steak.
Yes.
Oh my God! That is so bad. Well,
it's false marketing. Like they market something as better than it actually is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. See, this is. I want to have a class on that because that's. Okay. I will say one more thing. Just like what Maria is saying, there is a company that makes meat, and you will see on the meat it says 100% beef. Let's say beef hamburgers, 100% beef. But what does 100% beef mean? It means all beef. There's nothing but beef in there. But then you find out, what did I say about that last time, Andre? Do you remember? Or maybe Maria was there.
I don't remember.
It is not that the meat is 100% beef. It is that the company name is 100% beef.
Yes.
Really bad.
So they're not making actual beef. They are just calling their company 100% beef and lying to you because you don't think that must be the name of the company. You think this is healthy. I'm eating real meat. I'm eating real beef right now. So yeah. But I must go to my next class. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone right now. I think my next class is, I think it's prepositions. Is it prepositions?
No, it's a complement.
How to complain.
Complaints. Yay. Okay, complaints will be very fun. So I put my Verbling and my Facebook information in the chat there. So hopefully I will see you all soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.